Welcome to the Cagesiders. Jeremy Long, along with my co-host, as always, the coach, Angelo Reyes. Angelo, you look good in your Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame shirt.
Bam, baby! Ken Norton. You know I got to support Ken Norton because his son is the defensive coach of our Las Vegas Raiders, baby. So, you know, but no, I'm super excited for us to finally get a chance to be at the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Yeah. We've had so many guests come through our show talking about how awesome it is. So are we going to see you in a tux? What are you wearing?
Who knows? Who knows? At least the suit. Got to be classy. I won't have a baseball cap on, so there's something.
I'm wearing a baseball cap.
You you're better. And it better say Mayweather.
I should say TNT on it.
Well, lots going on in boxing right now. A longtime heavyweight kingpin, Vladimir Klitschko, announced his retirement rather than face Joshua again. He announces, you know what, that's the end of it. He even said, basically, this is the passing of the torch to the new generation. Now, Coach, my question to you is, what is Vladimir's legacy in this sport?
I got to tell you guys, I mean, Vladimir Klitschko is definitely in this era, he's the most dominant heavyweight we had. Even if for some of the maybe fans that have watched it said, I don't know, I didn't really like Dr. Steel Hammer because he wasn't as exciting. You have to remember, again, it's heavyweight boxing, and definitely one of the most explosive jabs and most dominant runs in boxing history that Vladimir Klitschko did. It's kind of like when we had Roy Jones Jr., and then at a certain point, everybody just kept saying, well, Roy Jones isn't really fighting anybody. And Roy would say, it's not that they're nobodies, I just make them look like they're nobodies. And I think that's Klitschko's legacy. I think that Klitschko kind of is our newest version of Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was the most dominant in his era. Not a lot of people gave him credit at that time, but then as years went on, people realized, wow, this is how amazing Larry Holmes was. Same exact thing, Vladimir Klitschko, Dr. Steel Hammer. You know I'm a big fan of Klitschko, and I'm a big fan of his wife, too, Hayden Panettiere. My favorite movie of Hayden Panettiere is the one with Denzel Washington, Remember the Titans.
Oh, there you go, man. You know what? Save the cheerleader, save the world. Speaking of saving cheerleaders, saving worlds, last weekend we saw Vasyl Lomachenko, your guy.
My man!
You know, we saw him do his work. First time I've ever actually watched him that wasn't highlights or whatever. I watched it all the way through. Really great fight. He was entertaining, to say the least. He was very entertaining. But the big thing is that days after his fight and the Paulie Malignaggi Conor McGregor fallout, which we'll talk about on our podcast. Tune to our podcast, iTunes, you subscribe, Cagesiders, shameless plug.
Yes.
But Lomachenko threw his hat in the ring and said, basically, Conor, if you need a sparring partner, brother, I'm here for you. Give me a call.
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
I like it just because, again, think about it this way, guys. Think about it this way, right? Paulie just left. Well, Paulie's talking to us at our podcast for Cagesiders, an exclusive. Make sure you tune in on Cagesiders.com, or the plug, right, is iTunes.
iTunes.
We're on iTunes. But I want to know, you guys are going to want to hear what Paulie says about it. For me, myself, Vasily Lomachenko would just whoop on Conor anyways. So I think he was just saying, hey, man, I had easy work this past weekend. You know, you don't have a sparring partner, I don't mind whooping on you two for the next couple of rounds, because in truth, Lomachenko's style is so high. And again, we're not talking about a retired boxer now who's gonna fly in, you know, in less than 24 hours, spar you after jet lagged from across the country. Lomachenko just defended his title and beat the heck out of Mariaga. So if Lomachenko were to show up in Vegas this week, buddy, and spar Conor, I don't know, guys. That McGregor-Mayweather fight might get canceled because that's how good my man Lomachenko is. He would beat the heck out of Conor McGregor, bro.
I think he would put those damn hands on Conor McGregor. And that's no disrespect to Conor McGregor.
No!
You're talking about a fighter that many consider the pound-for-pound best in boxing at this very moment. Not, like you said, no disrespect to Paulie. Not retired fighters who are out, you know, coming out of their prime and twilights of their career and things like that.
Right.
We're talking the best of the freaking best. And we saw, you know, a couple months ago, you know, the video was released with TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, that's right. And he was just, and you know what? He was just helping TJ.
Yeah.
He was just helping TJ. That's one of my whole points about why I've been so vocal about what Conor's done. Paulie went in there with every intention to help you out, Conor, and instead you on him. Kind of like how you're on the whole family of boxing that we have. So guess what, buddy? If you crap on us, we get the crap on you right back. August 26th, he's getting knocked out by our guy, TMT, baby, money team, you know, Floyd Mayweather.
There you go. You heard the... We had to bleep so much of it.
I'm sorry. Conor gets me fired up, man. I'm sorry.
Well, the other news that broke is WME-IMG is coming up with another chunk of change.
Yeah.
You know, still, you know, various media organizations reporting that, trying to buy out the minority owners, including the Fertitta brothers, Dana White, and the company from the Middle East, Flash Entertainment.
Yeah, Flash Entertainment.
You know, and maybe a couple more there. So, but it's not been confirmed yet. So.
And,
you know,
and
when it does,
did say he's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
He's burrowing himself in like a effing tick, as I
like
think
a tick, like a tick.
so that could be a good movie character, WME-IMG. If you need like a backup, a stunt guy for the tick, maybe you should use Dana White.
Dana White, the tick.
The tick.
We coined it. We want a nickel every time it's said. There
right.
we go. After the break, we're gonna have more. Stay with us from the Cagesiders. Subscribe on iTunes. Paulie, Molly, and Anji, right here. Stay with us. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Cagesiders. Jeremy Long, along with the coach, Angelo Reyes. We're joined in studio by the lovely and talented, and always wonderful, our favorite guest of all time, Alura Jenson. Alura, TNT, baby. How you doing?
TNT!
Yes.
Back better, bigger than ever.
Oh, yeah. In some places.
Well, I know. I mean, you know, you move very athletically. We just had that boxing lesson, you know, so that's going to be fun that our viewers are going to get a chance to see. But we're here to do our favorite segment, which is Who Would You Bet On?
Oh, my God.
All right. Now, the last time we did it, Alura, you won. We lost. Me and Jeremy, we picked Klitschko, who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just retired, as we talked about earlier this year. Anthony Joshua's still trying to set up his match for November in T-Mobile Arena. So you were correct in the Joshua prediction. So we brought you back for the next biggest event of the year, Mayweather versus McGregor.
Oh, my God.
So here we go, Alura. Let's just go right off the bat. Start with you. Who do you pick for Mayweather-McGregor?
I pick McGregor, 100%.
All right.
And very quickly, too.
Very quickly. Can you tell us all the reasons why you're saying what most people are not saying?
Well, most people are caught up into this marketing campaign that the promoters have thrust upon the public and jammed down their throats. And I need to preface what I'm about to say by Klitschko just retired. Anthony Joshua took the torch. Do you see either of them acting like a bunch of fools on camera in order to sell tickets to their matchups? No. Why? Because they're awesome fighters. Okay. Now, we know what McGregor's capable of doing. We know what Mayweather was capable of doing. Are we disguising that by public affairs campaigns and some, you know, what's his name, Don King? That guy? You know, I don't see this fuzzy-haired dude standing up, you know, in front of a camera shouting out about how great the fighter is, but still, you know, there's no need to add all of this extra BS to the promotion of a big-ticket fight unless the big-ticket fight isn't worth watching. So they themselves must believe that he's either going to be boring or he's going to lose quickly. And this is his own people, mind you, because they're clearly in charge of all the promotions for this fight, because where's McGregor going to get involved in that? He's coming from outside to the inside of the box. Now, I'm an outsider, okay? I do what I do for a living, and these guys are experts in their field, but I am a boxing and athletic enthusiast. I love a solid, pure athletic matchup, and I'm all about it because I love knowing that after years and years and years of dedication, months of training, nutritional sacrifices, you know, not to mention the testosterone wear and tear that this has on the body, like that, you know, that hurts. It hurts a guy to go through all of that, and I know that because I've been around it. And I just don't see that kind of ferocity coming from McGregor anymore. I don't.
From Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, and now what do you like about McGregor? What about him, even though this is going to be his first ever professional boxing match, he's in a sport that's completely different. And oftentimes when I've talked to you about this too, Alura, I've said this is like a swimmer, like a Michael Phelps, trying to do a foot race against Usain Bolt. But you actually said something really interesting to me. Can you kind of let us know why you really believe, Conor has not only a small chance, but a great chance of beating Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, there's a few different reasons. And first, but not most importantly, is his mental focus. I see Mayweather showboating, and this is just what I see. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, so I'm not saying this is the way that it is. This is my perception of how they are presenting him to the public, right? He's more interested in being a superstar on the cameras and on the TV to get those ticket sales rather than focusing his energy inward and becoming this massive athlete on his way out of the industry. Because let's face it, he's getting along in years now, and it's going to be time for him soon to consider other things, to make a living or just to retire. McGregor, on the other hand, he's much more dignified. He's very quietly spoken, and his presentation is just that of, it's like a 1,000-yard stare coming out of this guy. Whenever he's in doing his weigh-ins or at the joint press conferences, this guy has like the stare of a soldier. If you've ever noticed this, if you've ever watched him talking on TV, or to McGregor, period, he's just the way that he looks at the guy, like he's constantly thinking, what's his next move? What's his next move? And I'm telling you, there's a reason for that. The next reason I think that McGregor is going to take this fight beyond Mayweather is because of the two different styles of fighting coming to the table. Now, there's been talk that McGregor's bigger, but he is dropping weight. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it.
Okay.
Cardiovascularly, the way that boxers train and the way that UFC fighters train, two completely different things. And this is just from my time in the gym and my time around professionals, and I've seen it. And not only that, but the styles of fighting are different, putting different requirements on their pain thresholds and their oxygen uptake.
Well,
that's cool. Wow.
I don't disagree with any of that.
I mean, and this is why we wanted to bring you in, because you bring up some pretty cool points. I mean, don't get me wrong, Alura. I'm still TMT all the way on this one, and I still think Mayweather's, I think McGregor bit off more than he can chew. But I love it when, and this is one of the reasons why you're one of our favorite guests, I love it when we can have these discussions, because, again, me and my colleague here, we picked Klitschko for the reasons that we picked him. Right. You picked Joshua, and you were right. So maybe Mystic Mac has a fan that might be right on this, I
love McGregor. I mean, he's an awesome fighter. I just think he's outmatched. When you think about the boxing, they can dance around the ring if they're in pain. They can walk around the ring if they're tired or if they lost their place in their thought process. They can take a minute. A UFC fighter's entire job is to go, 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 go until the person taps out or passes out. Or that's it. He can't take anymore. He's bleeding to death on the on the mat. Two different styles of fighting. One is used to being able to catch his breath. The other is used to being pummeled until he pummels back until the fight is over. Yeah. And for that reason, I think McGregor's going to take it.
There you go.
Wow. Jeremy, now who are you picking? Because I have Mayweather. Alura's got McGregor.
Well, what I definitely agree with you on, Alura, is the marketing of it. They're doing what they're doing to sell the tickets because it is a lopsided fight. It's definitely going to be lopsided one way or another. I think it's going the other way. My pick hasn't changed. I'm still sticking with Mayweather to win a boxing match. Again, if this was
MMA.
If this was MMA, Conor McGregor, no doubt. If it was a street fight, I would kind of say Conor McGregor, no doubt. In boxing, there's no one better than Floyd Mayweather. And, everything aside, they are both promoters. They are both salesmen. They have sold this fight because it would take salesmen of this level to sell a fight this stupid. Right. And this fight is stupid. Don't get me wrong. This fight is dumb. I've said it for weeks now.
Right.
Okay. But in the end, there's got to be a winner. I think it's going to be Conor McGregor. It's going to be Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
See, she's already swinging.
What I mean is,
you bastard!
Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, because they're both walking away with hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's true.
Oh
but the winner of the fight is actually going to be Floyd Mayweather.
All right. Well, are you going to end up doing a viewing party for it anywhere, Alura, in Vegas, or?
You know what? If it was anybody but Mayweather, I would be paying $100 for nameless cable company pay-per-view, right? Because the last time that I did that and I had everybody over at my house, it was a very disappointing purchase. It was disappointing, and we were so angry that it was such a disappointing matchup, and they were clearly both amazing fighters, and we were really ready to see this because we thought that both of them were at the top of their game. Man, they look good physically, and I'm like, they're all low cut, the body fat, and they're just amped right. No, I'm not buying it. I'll watch somebody else's though.
Okay, all right. So invite Alura, guys. Alura Jenson for a viewing party somewhere in Vegas.
Love that.
Alura Jenson definitely has great things to say about Mayweather-McGregor. One last thing. What's new? When's the next time we can see you somewhere? Is there anything going on here in Vegas for you?
Oh God, yeah. There's a swingers party coming up. It's private. You can find that invitation on my social media.
Okay.
I don't want to put the shout out just in case children are watching.
Right.
You know, I don't want
Children
to be
do
rude.
tend to watch our show.
Right.
It's an interesting show.
Right. Now, where can everybody follow you? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Everything.
At Alura Jenson.
At
All
Alura
right.
Jenson. Yeah, I'm
Give
the
her a
one
follow.
with the goofy circus-like figure on your computer.
That's how I describe him.
That's actually how Jeremy describes me.
There you
So
go.
that's true.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
And thank you for, I thought you did great on the boxing lessons, so that was awesome.
We're going to do it again.
Yep, we're going to do it again. All right. Stay with us after the break. We're going to have more from the Cagesiders. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Jeremy Long, along with the coach, Angelo Reyes, and we're joined in studio right now by the lovely, the talented, the always dangerous Kyra Batara. Kyra, thank you so much. Mogwai is in the house. Just don't get any water on it.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Is that movie? Gremlins?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your latest victory, too.
Thank you. Already right back to it.
All
Yeah,
Ready to
I hear
get back
already.
in camp?
Yeah, I mean, what I love about, again, your story is, and I got to meet your mom, is your whole family's behind you in your mixed martial arts. And you're kind of the newer generation, you know. I remember Anna Hulatan, who's a fighter that we work with, growing up, she was told, hey man, you shouldn't really fight, go into nursing or go into beauty pageants. And now, you got your mom behind you, pretty much doing your PR, doing some of your management stuff. You got your dad training you, you got your brother sparring you. What's that like for you to be so young and have your entire family behind your success as a mixed martial artist?
It's such a blessing to have my whole family involved. I've started at 13 years old. I'm about to be 23 next month, so this is almost half my life. This is what we've been doing. We started in the bonus room watching YouTube videos. We'd lay out a blanket on the carpet and we'd drill arm bars, me, my brother, and my dad, and we fell in love with Eddie Bravo's videos on YouTube. And after that, we met him, and he fell in love with me and my brother, took to us really well, and he's been my mentor ever since. So I feel like we just met the right people at the right time, and having all these people surrounding me has really led me to the right path.
Yeah, and speaking of Eddie Bravo, I mean, it doesn't get any better when you're talking about names in mixed martial arts with jiu-jitsu, in particular 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, and that's how you submitted the last opponent, Vanessa. Can you talk to us about that armbar? Because I know that everybody's usually used to the armbar from the back, but you actually got on top of this girl, and then she was trying to move around, and the way you were doing it, it kind of reminded me a little bit of when Frank Mir broke Tim Sylvia's arm, because you were like pulling it right there. I almost felt like, oh man, I think her arm's gonna break. I don't know. So.
This armbar is really dangerous. The way I was positioned, a lot of people thought traditional armbar, she's gonna sit back. How is she gonna sit back? The cage is right here. And so I heard my dad, I heard my coach, and they're like, what are you doing? Don't go for the armbar, you're gonna lose position. And I'm like, guys, I got this, I got this. So I get into my S-mount position, I'm super dominant on top, and I'm like, there's nothing you can do. The cage is holding my back, I'm gonna hip in, I'm gonna break your arm. And sure enough, I'm in S-mount, dominant position, I take her arm, I'm in full control, all I had to do was little hip in, and it was done. It was over. It was immediately as soon as I went for that.
And I could tell, like, maybe another second, it might have broken.
I could have.
I
could have been mean. I could have been mean about it, but.
Yeah, no, when I was watching, I was like,
Right, I watched it too, and you're already saying the numbers are coming back, the highest rated segment in the show.
Yes.
People are really interested in your career, and question to both of you, with the rise, I guess, women's MMA coming to the forefront of everything that is boxing and MMA in general. What do you think that is? That people are just really starting just now to tune in to something they've been growing over the last
I'll tell you,
couple of years.
For me, I think for the longest time, and now we're seeing like Clarissa Shields just won her world championship as a professional boxer, and she's a 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics. But back in the old days, there wasn't any Olympics. Like Anna Holton never got to compete in the Olympics because it wasn't even allowed. And in this newer generation, we definitely need stars like Kyra, but we also need like a Campbell McLaren for Combates Americas or any of these shows to push the envelope. Because back in the old days, someone like Kyra, they would have just pushed her down. Should have been like, yeah, you're good, that's great, you're fight #1, you're never going to be seen on TV. Now, I believe your next fight, September 15th, no location yet, you're already headlining. Then, again, I don't want to jinx anything, but you win that one. Right after that, November,
First ever title. Combate has no title holders right now. I'll be the first ever to go for a well, they had a title shot, but the guy missed weight, so there was no title.
Right.
So I'll be the first title holder.
So you see what I mean? I mean, like Kyra's now almost like the new generation of that Anna Hulaton, where everybody's showing it. Like, here's Kyra. Look how amazing she is. Look how amazing her jiu-jitsu is. She's only getting better as a mixed martial artist, and she's only 23, right? Or about to be 23. Yeah. Right. I mean, it's crazy. Now, I got to bring this up because I am a striking coach. We don't have a lot of time. I didn't like it. I didn't like you getting hit. I hate it. I hate it when any of my fighters get hit. But you got hit. Are you okay from that? And is that the first time that it actually happened? And really, like, you're totally fine?
I'm good to go. Honestly, like, I was so upset my walkout music didn't play.
Okay.
I walk into the cage and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I was just like not in my zone. And then I got hit, I fell to my butt and I popped up and it was like, all right, then the wheels started going. I'm like, all right, I'm in a fight and need to go, need to focus. And after that, I was like, in it to win it. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
like you got to have that pump up, that ritual. And when my music didn't play, I was like, oh, man.
Pure fighter right here, Jeremy.
Got to get in your groove.
Got to get it.
If people want to find you online, follow along with your journey, where can they find you?
Yes. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at Kyra Batara, Kyra Batara, Batara. I will be fighting September 15th for Combate Americas.
There you go.
Right.
I'm excited. Can't wait to watch again.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, and best of luck in the next one.
Thanks so much.
All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're going to have a little bit more from this guy and me too. I might pop in there. We'll see you in just a second. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Jeremy along with the coach, Angelo Reyes. Angelo, another fun show in the books.
Man.
Oh, it's good.
That was so great. I mean, Alura Jenson, how can you not love her? And Kyra Batara, man.
Yeah, there she is. I love them. I love them both. Sign me up for 2 scoops of both of them. I love them. Absolutely enjoy it.
Well, something that we do love, Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Happening tonight, tomorrow. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, come on, man. Go get it. Tommy Hearns is going to be there. Marco Antonio Barrera is going to be there. Eric Morales is going to be there. If you love boxing, Sugar Ray Leonard's going to be there. We're going to be. I'm going to be there. You're going to be there.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
There you
Come
go.
on, guys.
That's worth the price of admission.
That's
by itself,
true.
me
That's
and
true.
you.
Jeremy
Plus-
Long's going to be signing autographs.
Yeah.
He's going to be signing, Mr. JGL.
Yeah, Mr. Jiggle. Yes, absolutely. And plus, our good friend Anna Hulaton is going to be
Oh,
there.
that's right. Anna
Sweet
Hulaton.
P. Pernell Whitaker
Yes,
is going to be
Pernell
there.
Whitaker.
Yeah,
Oh,
Leon
my
Spinks.
gosh.
A lot
The
of them.
Spinks, yeah.
So it's always a ton of fun. Get out there, come meet and greet with some of the greatest boxers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Take pictures, do whatever, man. It's going to be so great. And again, once again, thank you so much to the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Michelle Corrales-Lewis coming on the show.
We love you guys.
Absolutely,
Mwah!
man. So
You
for
guys are
everyone
awesome.
here at the Action Channel and for Cagesiders, for the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, we love you guys once again. And everyone here, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you watching. Subscribe on iTunes to the Cagesiders podcast as well. Go listen to that Paulie Malianaji interview. You won't want to miss it. The latest stuff as we march down to Maymac, August 26th. All right? That's the end of this. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get the hell out of
We'll see
here.
you next time.
Yeah!
Right on the Cagesiders.